What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again as I'm recording this BFR right after the one previously with the LA Kings that the Hawks won 4-3 in the shootout. So, Game 66 BFR was in Vegas against the Vegas Golden Knights. March 26th at 2 p.m. these teams faced off. Hawks lose 5-4 in overtime. They go to 24-32-10. They have the same amount of shots as Vegas at 34 apiece. They out-hit Vegas 46-40. It was a pretty physical game. Face-offs were 36-22 Vegas. Lankinen saves 29 out of 34. Thompson saves 30 out of 34. Martinez has had his first game since November 11th. Dadonov had 5 points, now has 5 points in 2 games since the failed trade. And this was the first ever 3-goal comeback win in Vegas history. So, yeah. Fedor chance just missed early in the first. Vegas is in full control. Kane chance stopped by Thompson. Good save Thompson on DeBrincat. Doc big hit on Kolasar. Kubalik chance missed. And then at 9:58, it's a Chicago deflection goal. It was a one-timer, and it was basically it deflected off Fedor, but the original shot was a one-timer from Kubalik. His 12th of the year from Taves and McCabe, and it's his second goal in the past 22 games. So he's had a very slow year. And along with that, they mentioned how many Vegas players were out. They had like 8 big names out that they mentioned. There was more that they didn't even list. So yeah, it's Kubalik from Taves and McCabe. Lankinen had a good save on Janmark. On a Janmark one-timer. Lankinen was sharp early. Kane breakaway. Great save by Thompson. We go to the second period where Marchessault has a wide-open net as the puck bounced over his stick. At 17:40, Chicago penalty to Entwistle for hooking, which would be killed. 15:24, Vegas penalty to Pietrangelo for high sticking, which would be killed. And the Entwistle penalty was not a good call. The Pietrangelo play was either a complete accident or a very dirty play. And then at 14:42, Chicago penalty to Strome for tripping, which would be killed, as it would go 4-on-4 for most of the time because it happened during the Hawks power play. And Strome never even touched Carlson, who was the guy that apparently got tripped. You watch the replay, the stick never touches Carlson. He falls on his own accord. So those were the 3 penalties called that game, and all in the span of, I want to say, good 3.5, not even 3.5 minutes. So, yeah, the refs pretty much put away their whistles and let them play today. DeBrincat point-blank shot saved. DeBrincat could have had 4 goals this game. He was incredible. But Thompson was taking all the credit, saving all the shots he was throwing his way. Stevenson rebound just missed. Then Vegas was pressuring. Lankinen is able to cover up. Carlson backhand went way over the net. I'm not sure what happened there. Seth Jones got slashed the stick out of his hands, and there was no call. Doc chance was denied. I can't even read what I wrote here. Okay, so at 5:08, Chicago tap and goal from Jonathan Taves, his 9th of the season from DeBrincat. It was a beautiful pass from DeBrincat to make it 2-0. Then at 1:44, it's another Chicago goal. This time it's from a one-timer off a rebound from Dylan Strome, his 19th of the year. He's going to get 20 goals this year, and that's going to be great for him. From Kane and Caleb Jones to make it 3-0. So the Hawks have a 3-0 lead, and going into the third period, they look like they're in perfect shape and they're ready to run away with this game. And then in the first 3 minutes and 15 seconds of the period, everything went to absolute insert in word here. In a combined time of 1 minute and 53 seconds, at 18:36, it's a Vegas goal from Chandler Stevenson. I didn't write Stevenson, I only wrote Chandler. No wonder I had so much space. His 17th of the season from Dadonov to make it 3-1. And it was not a good goal from Lankinen, and Lankinen should have that every day of the week. And unfortunately, it opened the floodgates, as at 17:37, 59 seconds later, it's a Vegas deflection goal from William Karlsson, which is his 9th of the year from Coughlin and Marchessault, makes it 3-2. Lankinen had no chance. It was a perfect deflection from Karlsson. Then at 16:44, it's a Vegas goal from Jack Eichel with an incredible move. Again, no chance on Lankinen. He went around 3 guys and then Lankinen. His 7th of the season from Fedor and Stevenson to make it 3-3. And all of a sudden the game is tied. The Hawks had a timeout in between the 3-2 and 3-3 goals. Clearly didn't work. Thompson robs to break it. Vegas has all the momentum, throwing waves at the Hawks in the third. Caleb Jones makes a great defensive play as he causes Eichel to miss a wide open net. Kachuk was playing a physical game, and then at 11:07, it's a Chicago goal. It's an absolute snipe from Alex DeBrincat, 37 on the year, from Seth Jones and Kane. It makes it 4-3, and the Hawks regain the lead. Only for about 53 seconds. 53 seconds, as at 10:20, it's a Vegas deflection goal. Once again, this time it deflected off Doc from Alex Pietrangelo, his 12th of the season from Waugh and Janmark. Makes it 4-4. Thompson then robs DeBrincat again, and there was a big save on Marchessault by Lankinen. Refs had let the teams mostly play at this point. That's when I wrote that down, and we go to overtime. Stevenson chance denied. Kane and DeBrincat 2-on-1 missed. Strome stick snaps on a draw. Say that 10 times fast. Kubalik had a chance, and then that was denied. And then Strome and Kubalik had a 2-on-1 that missed. Then at 2:55 of overtime, it's a Vegas goal from Evgeny Dadonov, 17th of the year from Waugh and Marchessault, as he continues his run after failing to be traded. And Vegas wins 5-4 in overtime, and they get a much-needed win. The problem I have with this game is that the Hawks blew a 3-0 lead, and in a minute and 53 seconds in the beginning of the third period. It wasn't a gradual just decline. It just happened all at once and gave no chance for the Hawks to even recover. In terms of teams in the playoff race right now, Winnipeg has actually gotten back into it. St. Louis has continued to fall last few games. These three teams, Tampa, Toronto, and Boston, they're just fighting out for those second, third, and fourth places, as Boston went on a tear and now is caught up to both of those teams. Tampa was even in a wild card spot earlier in the week. Minnesota's been great. Nashville's been great. Calgary's been on a roll. Vegas, Vancouver, Dallas, and Winnipeg are duking it out for that last playoff spot. We'll see what happens. That's Detroit lost 11-2 to Pittsburgh. It's the most goals I've ever seen in a game by a single team in a game. I've seen 10 several times. I've never seen 11, so that was new for me. And the Devils and Flyers continue to switch spots. And that's really all I have for you guys today. Another BFR tomorrow on the Buffalo game. But that's all. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.